Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Dan Mahar, who's CEO of Tauck, and we're on board the Ponence Le Soleil, but we're not here to talk about ocean cruising this time. We're here to talk about river cruising, and this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Dan, Tauck has evolved its river cruise product dramatically over the last 10 to 15 years. Talk a little bit about how that all came to be and how you got into river cruising.
You know, the fundamental focus is still destination exploration, and it's still taking our guests into the heart of the various destinations and showing them the stories, the local flavor, and connecting them with the culture and those with whom they're traveling. So that is still at the core of what we're doing, and we were fortunate enough to build a great relationship with a good partner of ours who've also become very good friends to build terrific riverboats from which to carry our customers.
And how many do you have now?
And we have built 9 riverboats with them.
Wow. And I've been lucky enough to been on a few. Any more to come, do you think?
Yes, we have several more on the drawing board. We'll be announcing that over the next few months.
Now, what is different about a Tauck river cruise compared to, there's been a lot of great river cruise products out in the market today, but where do you see as your point of differentiation?
I think we can bring the destination alive as good as anyone. I would think that's our DNA. That's been our focus since 1925, is sharing the story of everywhere we go, and I think we do that very effectively. I think we have outstanding product development people. It's led completely by our Tauck directors, our cruise directors, and we have great relationships across nearly every river in Europe from which to share the story to our customers about that destination.
And when you get off the ship, it is really essentially a Tauck tour with all the experiences that implies, right?
That's absolutely right. You know, just like any of our programs anywhere in the world, we build an itinerary from beginning to end, right from the start. And we do that because we know how to craft journeys very well. And we want to deliver an itinerary for our customers that will exceed their expectation, just like we try everywhere. And so every itinerary is designed to provide great access to people and places ashore. It's designed to be very experiential with unique things built in. It's designed to be all-inclusive, so our guests do not have to think about any extra charges along the way. It's one charge up front, including the hotels on either end, the transfers, everything is there for our guests. And it's always led by our Tauck directors.
Yeah. Now, and also your particular river ships have fewer guests normally than maybe some of the others, right?
That's absolutely right. And in order to deliver, we think, the kind of personalized experience ashore, we want to carry fewer guests. Mm-hmm. We also know very much from our customers that they want bigger cabins. And so what we've done is take a typical 135-meter ship that might carry 190 people, only have 130. That allows us for a complete deck of suites, all junior suites on the middle deck, and then these unique loft suites on the lower deck with tall, very large windows. So overall, we think the onboard experience is enhanced not only within the cabins, but then you have fewer numbers of people in the lounge or in the rear restaurant or in the dining room. And then most importantly, then when they go ashore, you're in smaller groups to explore the destination.
Now, you're basically focused on Europe for your river cruise product, and some people have maybe a little trepidation about going to Europe these days for whatever reason. Is there anything you can say to that?
You know, quite honestly, demand for Europe is very, very strong for 18. It was very, very good year in 17. There was a little bit of trepidation, I would say maybe this time and a little earlier last year for 17, particularly in just a few regions. But now demand is really strong everywhere, and boats are filling up, and land tours are filling, and small ship is filling, and it's very strong demand to Europe.
Now, any plans for the future in terms of expanding the European river cruise product? I don't know what rivers you're not going to there, and any idea about where you might go next? I know you do charter ships in other areas, but where's the future for Tauck river cruising?
We have quite a large projects going on this year. Both our riverboats in France, we have completely renovated, reduced the number of guests from 118 to 98. Made more suites basically for our customers, and we're doing the same thing to 2 of our riverboats that run our Amsterdam to Budapest program. And so that will happen the winter of 2018 for the 18 season. We've also completely reimagined the bistro restaurant in each of our boats, and put in a nice second kitchen there as well, and we changed the menu. And then we're experimenting with lots more shore excursions. We have a whole Tauck Fit series that are options available for people who want more fitness, whether it's biking or hiking, walking, etc. And then trying to provide more special interest theming for customers to basically provide more choice in each destination we travel.
Fantastic. Well, Dan, thank you very much for filling us in on what's going on with Tauck River Cruising. You have 9 ships now, a great product in Europe, and it complements your small ship product. We're on the Ponant ship now in Le Soleil, which has also been expanding as well.
That's right. I think a lot of the customer needs are very similar, whether they're exploring the world aboard one of our Ponant ships or exploring the world on one of our riverboats. They're destination focused. They want a complete end-to-end experience. They want it to be all-inclusive. They want it to be fully guided, and we're doing that everywhere we operate.
It sounds great. Hopefully we'll connect you there again and find out more where you are next year. But it's been great to see you again, and thanks very much for taking the time.
Thank you very much, James.
I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report.